No doubt, Elon Musk is the most successful and richest man on earth today, and this guy is currently on his way to building the biggest AI company right now, and this is the way you can position yourself and cash in like the big boys do.
Then we will have profound artificial intelligence, and obviously at a level that far exceeds human intelligence.
Of course, this guy founded PayPal, Tesla, and SpaceX, and currently this guy is on the verge to actually build the biggest AI company on earth. And if you know anything about Elon Musk, this guy doesn't sleep. I mean, he literally goes to bed right in his workplace, and he will stop at nothing until this new AI company is successful. And here is how the big boys are actually positioning themselves to cash in with this new big tech company that is founded by the richest guy on earth, Elon Musk.
AI will be a force for good, most likely, but the probability of it going bad is not 0%. Yeah. So we just need to mitigate the downside potential.
You heard it from the horse's mouth. So in this video, we'll be talking about basically how you can actually position yourself and get ready for the AI boom, and at the same time cash in on the next biggest move of Elon Musk himself. But before we start, let's have a deep dive into how this guy started PayPal, Tesla, SpaceX, and even how to buy the biggest social media on earth, Twitter. I'm gonna have a sip for this. So in 1995, Elon Musk, who was only a college dropout, moved to Silicon Valley with $28,000 in his pocket. And this is where the story began. Musk used this money to start a software company which he called Zip2, which was basically a city guide to newspaper companies. Then in 1999, Compaq acquired Zip2 for $307 million, which Musk made a whopping of $22 million out of that deal. After that deal, Musk started another company which he called X.com, which is basically an online financial services company. And in 2000, X.com merged with Confinity, which actually formed PayPal. And PayPal is basically an online money payment for receiving and sending money online. In 2002, eBay acquired PayPal for over $1.5 billion, making Musk over $165 million from that deal. After selling PayPal, Musk had to move on to start his electric car company, which he called Tesla. Tesla became successful because people were moving towards clean energy. When he went public in 2010, Musk was worth over $100 billion at that time. Then in 2012, Musk started SpaceX as a private space exploration company. This guy seems to have all the energy in the world, doesn't he? And now, Musk is going into one of the biggest revolutions we've seen in mankind so far, which is actually artificial intelligence. And the fact is that artificial intelligence has come to stay and has been booming ever since it started, making different companies millions and millions of dollars. Nvidia, a tech company, made over 18% just because they announced their next move on artificial intelligence. It's a no-brainer that AI currently is able to solve different tasks that humans find very difficult to actually solve. Like different medical procedures are currently being researched and done by AI. And we have also seen many AI use cases to actually automate different tasks that humans are finding very difficult to handle on a day-to-day basis. So here is the catch, where you actually position yourself and invest in different AI innovations like the big boys do. Big tech companies like Nvidia are now producing hardware that AI needs to actually process and compute its different tasks and information to actually handle those day-to-day tasks we humans find very difficult to handle. That it needs to process in a very high speed, which is called the GPU, that I call graphics processing unit, which is basically meant for high-speed processing to deliver those different tasks that humans find very difficult to handle. So here is how the big boys are actually taking advantage of these different innovations of AI. They're basically buying shares of Nvidia and other semiconductor companies that are producing this GPU that AI needs to actually process and compute these complex tasks that humans find very difficult to handle. And it's currently on the early stage where anyone can actually get in and make as much money when the AI boom finally happens. Of course, I'm not a financial advisor. I'm only sharing with you how I'm positioning myself and of course investing and getting ready for the AI boom that is yet to come. There are also lots of AI servicing agencies which I've actually discussed previously on my YouTube channel. Of course, I'll link the video somewhere around the screen or in my description. You can check it out to start your AI servicing agency that definitely start making you money like right now. Because too many companies and people are actually seeing the benefits of automating their different tasks with AI to help them become more effective and to handle different tasks more faster. In conclusion, Musk has actually proven himself to be able to start and become successful in different companies that he has actually started in the past. And XAI definitely won't be different. So the best way to position yourself and cash out with the big boy is actually investing in companies that produce these hardware GPUs that AI needs to actually take care of these different tasks. Of course, you can go ahead and make your own research on these different companies that are currently making these GPUs and hardware that AI needs to actually complete these different tasks and invest in this company to cash out along with Elon Musk.
Yes!
And if you decide to invest, have it in mind that AI is a long-term investment which you have to hold for a very long time before you start seeing profit. But of course, it's definitely going to be worth it, in my own opinion, because that's what I'm doing. So make your own research and make sure you invest wisely. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in my next video.